Here's a real quickie. I got this CTC 16, I'm sorry, 12 chassis on the bench. It's a booster because my test jig's got a very weak CRT. Let me turn this down. My test jig got a very weak CRT, but I really don't care about that. I usually have this cathode meter hooked up, but kept coming unhooked. I already checked the current. It's fine, like about 180 milliamps, 178 milliamps. Everything's looking good here. There's my jig in action. There you go. That's showing, it's a pretty crummy picture, but the point is the color demodulation is taking place and the sweep is correct, and that's the only thing a jig's really good for anyway, so there's no reason to waste a good CRT on a test jig. But there you have it. I don't even know, I mean the purity isn't even right or anything, so it doesn't really matter. But the way this thing hooks up is I have an extension cable, that's these wires here, that plugs into that booster, which I said it needs, and that plugs in the CRT socket. The red goes to the red, red goes to red, blue goes to blue, yellow goes to yellow, and black goes to red and black. There's a third terminal in there. I think it's like a center tap for some sets that have center lugs on the horizontal, but it's not needed here. So you just plug these guys in. There's your CRT, your high voltage anode just clipped in. That's got a little plug that could literally plug into directly into the socket if I wanted to bother with that. Sometimes there's like a little cup that that little thing can plug into, but it's not needed here. But basically, you put on a jig and check it all out, make sure everything's working okay. Do any tests you might need to do on it. But there you have it. Anyway, just a quickie on my test jig. I'm trying to get the garage set up a little bit better, so I don't have to do all the TV work in the home office, which just makes a big mess. I'd rather keep it out here, it's out of harm's way. Anyway, so I'm gonna click that boost off. We'll see what difference it makes in. Trying not to upset anything here. There, boost is off. It's on isolation mode now. So this might get a little bit dimmer and a little more fuzzy. I don't know if it'll show up how quickly it takes for it to cool off, but bad CRTs usually go bad pretty fast. I guess it's not that big a difference. But as you can see, it's a nice way to work on a set when you don't want to have to drag the chassis out all the time. You can just make these quick plugs. I could probably do this a little more neatly so it's not so stressed out, just to make have a little more convenient hookup for the speaker, and then you could move the chassis around. The problem I've got right now is 12 through 16 series chassis are too tall to fit on my bench, so I have to have it set down like this. I gotta work on it a little bit more. I'm thinking about putting a little shelf that'll extend out here that you can then set the chassis up out here in free space and have better access to the back end front of it. Maybe the chassis can clip underneath this under here somehow. I don't know, I have to think about that a little bit. That might be a good idea. Anyway, test jig demonstration. Just wanted to show you how it works. That's all for now. Thanks. Bye.